the devil in disguise. Gotta check my messages. And it was a very, very interesting comment about your videos on there, Donnie. It's funny. I've only been on here not even a month, and although I've probably, in rough total, I've probably almost got about probably about 800 views with all my videos together. Not even as close to the king of rock and roll, Donnie. You understand, and I understand where I am on the food chain. Let me explain something to a couple of you who have not taken the in-depth time to get to know me. First of all, I don't talk shit. I don't make empty threats. As a matter of fact, believe it or not, when you make threats over the internet, they can be perceived as such, and therefore you are liable to prosecution. Now, what I will say is I am very adamant, and in the words of Mr. Bundy again, it is without certainty that if certain people were in my grasp as of this second, Mr. Raccoon Face, I'm talking to you. It's funny how you should suggest that I'm a retard. This is very droll, my friend. Number one, I would have to be a complete illiterate. Number two, if I was suffered from the retardation, I wouldn't be able to actually, write a novel, of which I'm doing by now. You asked me, you basically told me to get up off my ass and get a job. I have a career. You see, there's a difference there, Mr. Garbage Picking fucking Raccoon Face, and being stuck with a 9 to 5 and working towards. The great thing about being a carpenter is that you get to build something. The great thing about being the hammer is that you are the one building things. No carpenter in the fucking world is better than the tools that he uses. And that's a fact of life, my friend. You see, we may say a number of things. We may say that I'm illiterate. We may say that I'm in a jail cell. Well, and my mother, you were speaking of? Well, to tell you the truth, you can say anything you fucking want about my mom. Doesn't really concern me. My mother is the last thing on my mind these days. Take a good fucking look around, you idiot. Huh? You look, my mom, looks like my little mummy's here, huh? Bringing me my next pizza, huh, there, pretty boy? Huh? You fucking idiot. Huh? Fucking loon. I'll tell you what there, Raccoon Face. I wasn't threatening you before. Like I said, I don't make idle threats. Pardon me. I don't believe in doing such nonsense. But you were saying about how I should be careful how I threaten certain people. Do you live in Canada, my friend? If you live within a 50-kilometer radius of the Kingston, Ontario area, know that I am located not very far from the downtown core strip.
And hell, if you ever pop into town, my phone number, by the way, is 1613-546-4285, extension 138. That is my room number. Yes, I live in a motel room right now, thanks to the fact that, well, for once, I actually did put my self-centered, self-opinionated ego aside. I went out on a limb to help a fat fucking pig, which you probably are, and probably are hitting, if you are hitting that. I was drunk the first time around, so I had a fucking excuse, Donnie. But, Mr. Raccoon Face, once again, may I interject in saying, quite frankly, that you went out on a limb to personally attack a friend of mine. I don't like that. I happen to love Donnie's videos. I think they're absolutely amazing. Donnie, if you have Mr. Elcomat on your fucking list of buddies, in his exact words, and actually if you want, I'll bring up the box right now in another, here, I'll bring it up in another box so you can see exactly what the fuck he said. Quote unquote, your videos suck. Were those the words there, Mr. Raccoon Face? You see, the problem again. If you would have actually read the message that I had sent, it was not threatening you. I was making a statement, is what I was doing. The first message that you had ever responded to me made me question you, and as a true natural narcissist, not made by any course, I am naturally, totally, completely in love with myself, have been since birth, I think. And really, I think it's made me great at what I do. I'm great at a number of things. Writing is just one of them. Got me. So again, I'm not very far from the downtown core strip of Kingston, Ontario, Canada. And if you should ever find your sorry ass down this way, please feel free. And that goes to anybody. I don't give a fuck. Law enforcement. Ooh-wee. Guess what? 231754D. Motherfucker. Alright? That's what that's all about. You don't know what an FPS is? Well, federal prison system. Okay? And many things. Hell, got something to show you there, Raccoon Face. Although my fucking ex-girlfriend was a fucking goof-ass bitch. Heather Dean, you ever come across this? You're a fucking loser. Get out of my life. Stay out of my life. Stop calling me. This is one of my diplomas that she broke glass on. And it's a major in fucking, it's a major in 20th century history. Another one that I have in behind it is a major in fucking English that I got, that Donnie's already seen. I got an 82 average when I graduated on, with honors. Yes, I did graduate inside of prison. But to tell you this, it's possibly one of the hardest fucking places in the world to do it. Do you want to know why there, Mr. Raccoon Face? Because the teachers spend their fucking days with their books over their faces sleeping. You don't have anyone to teach you. You have to do everything yourself. You're looking at a self-made man, motherfucker.